Big E is going to defend the Intercontinental Championship against Bad News Barrett, and he's going to lose that Intercontinental Championship to Bad News Barrett. I 100% expect B&B to win here, and I think that this could be one of the better matches of the night. I think this is really going to be a bad spot for Big E because he's not going to get that good of a reaction and lose the title all in one shot. Hopefully that doesn't completely derail his career and they can pick back up where they left off somewhere down the line. But Bad News Barrett's going to get a huge push out of this. At least I hope he will, instead of getting that curse of the championship where right after that, then they start making him job out all over the place. But I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to a new champion. Looking forward to Bad News Barrett doing some kind of a bad news promo ahead of time or afterward. I don't know, whatever the case may be. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So what? Starting off with Peyton.
Yeah, I don't think that Big E has a snowball's chance in hell with this one. Long live Bad News Barrett.
Jester?
If you think Big E's going to keep the title, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
God, do it with some chutzpah.
I don't know what that
crap
means.
was that?
I'm afraid of you, Big E.
That's
I'm
depressing
afraid
news
I
right
got
there.
some Samuel Shaw.
I just want to kill myself.
let me do it.
Barrett's going to win.
If you're expecting... fuck it.
If you're expecting Mike to finish this, then
I don't feel like doing it.
God, you cared even less than I did. Barrett's going to win. Move on.
That's
Yeah,
how bad you was. You killed.
It's not even
Peyton.
worth it. Yeah. I honestly forgot who the Intercontinental Champion was.
I did
poor
too.
Big E.
I had to ask that a couple weeks ago. I said, "Who is the Intercontinental Champion anyway?" Like while the tournament was going on, like who are they gonna face at the end of this? I don't know.
Drew.
Yeah, I feel bad for Big E because they literally did nothing with him after he won the title, and I think that I think this is it for Big E. Honestly, I don't think they can really do much of him anymore, which is a shame because I think he is a talent that could be used, but I just don't know what they could do with him now. I blame it on his theme music. Okay, as soon as they changed it and took out the bass, they fucking that ruined him for me. That was the only reason why I liked him was his music. But at the end of the day, at least Bad News Barrett will be getting his title back for the 4th time, I believe, or something. I don't know. And hopefully good things happen this time, unlike the past 12 times they said that he was going to get a push, and he didn't. So, hopefully sky's the limit.
I was gonna say, haven't we learned with Wade Barrett by now not to get excited about the potential of him actually getting a push?
Well, the Raw after WrestleMania, he got this big reaction. I was just like, it's just that Raw after Mania reaction. But he's over with the crowd somewhat now, which I do think that's good.
I think that's the main difference. I think before it was like them wanting Barrett to be successful, and now it's more of the crowd actually gives a shit about him this time. So maybe they'll actually let him get somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully.
But then the fan, once he actually gets a push, the fans be like, fuck Barrett.
Well, Braden used to say, they actually hate Wade Barrett.
Right.
Except that's a stupid Irish England thing. That was a stupid argument.
Braden's Canadian.
Right. Miguel, who's winning here?
What was the matchup in question? I zoned out a bit.
Big E versus Bad News Barrett.
The IC title matchup. I think, Big E versus Barrett's for the IC belt.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, right? I'm going with Wade Barrett. He's on a hot streak right now. The fans are starting to really get into his whole bullhammer gimmick, the whole bad news thing. I think Big E is in a bit of a slump right now. I could see him kind of going on a small mini streak until they figure out what to do with the guy, which is unfortunate because, we were all really high on him when he first started, and he's just kind of fallen off a cliff since getting the IC belt. I don't know if you can really attribute it to the actual IC title, how they've been jobbing people with that belt up like crazy, but for all intents and purposes, yeah.
It's because they changed the theme music.
They added more of Wago's mouse clicks.
Yeah.
In any event, I'm gonna go with Wade Barrett on this one. I think he gets the IC belt.
Wago.
I think that.
Hey, you're playing Big E's theme.
Wade Barrett takes this, and rightfully so. Where Big E's been kind of a failed project, and not because of his fault, but just because WWE does this. They get high on a guy and then they drop him. So it's time for Wade Barrett's turn, and then they'll drop him in a few months' time because that's what they do.
Bad news, Wago.
Oh, it's depressing news. Wait,
It's
That's what
depressing
they
news.
do.
There you
Depressing
go.
news.
I've actually got a mallet at work, and I might engrave depressing news Wago and keep it here for podcasts.
the gavel.
Mallet.
Gavel.
All right, guys. Is Bad News Barrett going to win the title? Is it a mallet or a gavel? Tell us what you think in the comments below. We're going to move on to part 8, the Divas Championship, Paige versus Tamina Snuka.